Hello, crafty people. Hello, hello, hello. Hello out there in, where are we? We're YouTube. YouTube world of YouTube. How are we today? No, I don't want to connect. It's asking me if I want to connect to the TV downstairs. No, I don't. Yeah, how are we? It's been almighty warm today. I think I've got sunburnt doing the school run. Oh dear. I was only out for 15 minutes or so. That sun doesn't like me. Anyway, thank you to everybody that joined me for my show on Hobby Maker. So thank you for those that joined me. Sorry emails didn't get read out. I was a bit gutted about that, but apparently Kelly and a couple of others emailed in, so apologies your messages didn't get to us or get to me. But thank you for joining me for the show. And thank you for those that purchased in the show. Obviously, without your support, I can't continue going. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. Now, today we're going to do a little bit of crafting. We're just going to go through some samples and then we shall do a bit of crafting. I'm very warm today. I don't fare well in the heat. I think I might actually just have to whip my socks off. I've taken my slippers off. I'm always in slippers in my house. I don't know why. It's a weird thing. But yeah, it's rather warm. I've had all the windows open all day. And Barney, the cat that we're fostering at the moment, he's now allowed to go into our back garden, our front garden, and he still comes back. So yay. So I can have all the windows and doors and everything open. Hello, Kelly. I've just been filling my basket. Oh, have you? Now a little secret there. So the last, oh, what's it called? Words, Kelly. I'm on about me, Kelly. The last actual stamp set I have of the ink and petals is on my website, and I've only got one because the rest of them have been allocated. And I didn't have a huge stock, but if people really do like it, I will get some more in. So if it has sold out by the time you get to my website or Hobby Maker, because it's now live on my website, if it has sold out, just put the notify me when back in stock, so then I can order some more. And it normally takes, for a very small order that I do, it normally takes about 2 weeks, so not long. So I haven't done a huge order, but so thank you, Kelly. Always appreciated your support. It was a really nice show. I haven't seen Nigel in so long, because every time I've been up at Hobby Maker, our paths just haven't crossed in the way to work. We've seen each other to say a quick hello, because it's usually he's going on air or I'm setting up or something. So we've not really had that chance to kind of catch up. I think last time I was there, he was due in, but he was poorly, so I didn't get to see him. What else? So that was a very long day. The drive up there was fine. The drive home was horrific. So I always go up the M25, or up the A24, M25, and the A40, I think it is, up to Birmingham, because it's up in Redditch. And the drive back was horrific. The M4, the M, wait, no, the, oh, word. The A40 was travelling at like 30 miles per hour, and then on the M25 it was just stop start, people broken down, crashes. It was just horrific. So I was due to go to my nephew's barbecue birthday after I got back, so I did manage to go there for an hour or so. So I got to see the family, and Bob and Thea were there having some barbecue fun. But I was a good hour later than I should have been, which was a shame, but at least we had some nice weather. So how is everybody else in the world out there? How are we all? Are we okay? Are we surviving the heat? I don't like to moan about the heat, but I am ginger and I really, really don't survive very well in the heat. It is, yeah, it's an affliction of being ginger and part vampire. So yeah, I didn't fare well in it today. And apparently it's supposed to be a bit rainy tomorrow down here in Sussex. So I'm hoping just a little clear the air because I'm teaching tomorrow. And I don't want it to be too hot. No, that's me moaning. I shouldn't do. Anyway, so on the show, let's have a little quick looky at some of the samples that I made on the show. So we made another version of this using the stamps and stencils from the Victorian collection. And the first stencil I did, so stencil 1, and the lovely petals. You've checked out. Oh, you're back. Oh, bless you. Yeah, well, if you've checked out, then there won't be any more on the website, but I will be getting some more because I've got a few that are allocated still to Hobby Maker, so I can't sell those from my website unless they don't use the stock. But literally, I've got like 2 or 3 left with them out of the stock I had. So well done, Kelly. It'll be out to you as ASAP. So we made the grungy kind of card, and then we did a take on just some simple stamping, which was really, really nice. Kind of simple cards. It's nice to make simple cards. And then if you didn't catch any of the samples that are on the show, let's flip the camera around. And I'll just go. They didn't get to show. So I've got to say I find it very different being at Hobby Maker, because I suppose at Create and Craft, the original Create and Craft and the Hashanda Create and Craft, there was always a bit more space for you to put out your product, put out your samples. Here at Hobby Maker, it's tiny. You don't have that space. You don't have the same counter space that we used to. And depending what side you're on, because they've only got 2 desks, depending which one you're on, depends on if you get the small desk or you get the big desk. So it's a little frustrating because it means I can't show all the samples to kind of inspire everybody, and I can't get all the product out, so it ends up on a shelf behind me. But you know, I digress. That's a me problem, I suppose. Oh, thank you, Kel. It's a beautiful stamp set, and there will be a follow-up one to that with a daffodil theme, but I don't think that's going to come out for a little while because we're not really into that. I might just do a cheeky little release on my website, so we'll see. I've got to finish it yet. It's halfway there, as usual. I'm halfway done with things. So some of the samples that I just thought we would have just a quick look at is some of also the ones for the kind of Victorian collection. So we've got lots of different layers with the ephemera and the pattern papers. So this is that lovely I can't say it, map. Let's say a map. Then we've got using those stamps and stencils. And then some of the ephemera, once again, using that stencil. And I've also got that kind of patterned stamp. And once again, very kind of grungy, using the ephemera, using the tag from the paper pad. Lots of different ones once again. So I've got one of my texture dies in there, some layered up items. So this is one of the journaling cards, one of the mini maps, some of the ephemera, and yeah. And so just a couple of different ways that I've used these products to create. And I just want to give people ideas, obviously, and this is what we created last week in the live. So let's get to what we're creating today. What are we creating today? So I've got a few colours and I've got a few things out of my stash of things. So once again, I've got my texture dies because I want to use one of them. Don't know which one yet. I've got one of the daffodils that I've already not painted. I've already coloured in and snipped out. We may do a couple more. We'll see once we've got to a point because as usual, I haven't planned this. This is, oh, I've got an idea and I'm going to kind of go with it kind of thing. So we're going to actually use my brayer today. Now, it's not often I use my brayer, and I do keep thinking, so I've got some, have you heard of the Brushos, which is the like a pigment ink, which is your powder stuck on, or you stick on and you spray with water, either way. I'm going to get those out I think next week, but I've got to remember to do that because I keep forgetting. But anyway, so I'm going to use a couple of the Tim Holtz inks. I'm going to go for this kind of, oh no, what, dirty browny colour. So I'm going to just load up the brayer, and you can just see it glistening slightly, and we're just going to go over the whole thing. And some of it will be darker than others, and I've probably just gone a little bit too dark there. But I just want to create a little bit of texture and different, just a different way of putting ink to the paper. Today I'm using some mixed media cardstock I've got. I think it's actually an old rare earth one, but I've just got a whole thing of it, so I'm using that. And I'm using the mixed media because it's slightly thicker than normal cardstock, but it's not got the texture that what's the word? It doesn't have the texture that watercolour cardstock has. So I'm just going straight in, and I'm going to just randomly find some spots that I want to get some of that colour into. Really kind of grungy it up a little. Right, and then I'm going to add one more colour to that part of the background with the brayer, and I'm going to go for the fired brick. So I've gone for like a biscuity brown, I've gone for an orange, and I've gone for a red. God, that red is strong, isn't it? Not a bad thing. Good roll through, and then we've got some really nice kind of grungy layer for our background. And then we're going to add some more colour and some more, what's the word I'm looking for, some more texture with it. So pop you out the way, and then I'm going to use, do I want vintage photo, or there was another one I was thinking of? Have I got it? Brush cord, twig. Oh, maybe the mahogany. I might go for the mahogany because aged mahogany, because it's got that kind of reddy tones to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just double check what side I'm on. Yep. I'm going to take my ink pad and I'm going to just smush it onto the stencil. So we're going to give it a reverse image of that. And then where's my little sprayer? There it is. I need to give it a little misting, so there we go, that's a little misting. Don't need much, I'm hoping. So let's see, because I changed my mind on my colours. Pop that there like that. Let's hope I put enough water on. No, I didn't. Did I? Right, so let's go in a little bit heavier. I was a little bit, I was a bit too gentle with my water. And then we'll do a little bit of a squidgy screw. Let's see how that one's gone. Oh, yeah, that's better. And then I'm just going to take that and pop that there. just so we've got a little bit something different texture going through. I'll pop that there for a sec. Let's grab that little wet wipe, give it a wipe. Now I'll give that a quick blast with the old zhuzh, and whoop, and then we're going to do our next layer. And we're going to, oh, that's not a lid, is it? Don't know what I'm doing half the time, do I? So some of it's already started drying, so I'm just going to give it a quick blast. So I've laid quite a bit of ink on there. Okay, that's fine. Fabulous. So I'm not sure which. Oh, hello, Jane. Nice to, greetings. Nice to have you here. Sorry, I've only just noticed. I hope you're well. Now, I wasn't sure if I was going to go for, because I'm going to use black. I'm going to use my black gesso. I don't have any black texture paste, I don't think. Or do I? No, I've got a couple of cosmic shimmery ones. No, I've got these ones, but I think that one's like clearish. I've not used these ones. I got them in the sales. No, I think I'll stick with my black texture paste, my black gesso. So do I go numbers or letters? Numbers or letters? Who knows? Let me think. Numbers or letters? Quite like letters, but I do quite like the numbers too. All good, chick. Work done. Yeah, dinner on the go, chilling. Oh, very nice, Jane. I cooked dinner, put it in the oven, ready for when my other half came home, and then came up to my workroom. So I haven't had dinner just yet. But we've got pan fried chicken, so just nicely cooked on the pan. Some salad, some choppy potatoes, and yeah, that'll do. But I'll have mine later. I think I'm going to go for letters. So I'm just using a gesso, and I'm using the thick gesso because it's quite thick. I hopefully will be able to get it through my stencil quite nicely, like a paste. That's what I'm hoping. So I'm going to do a little bit down here, and I'm going to do a little bit up there. So let's get some of that. Not too much, hopefully. The only problem with this is I have a fear that it might just spread under the stencil because all my sticky's gone from my stencil. We'll see, eh? So a bit there. There we go. A moment of truth. Oh, perfect. And we'll just take it over that way a bit. I think I'll take that bit there. Let's try not to. Oh, lovely. Perfect. Oh, I didn't get a thingy out. So let me just grab a wet wipe. I didn't bring anything to pop that on. Do. know what I'm like, I end up putting my arm in it or something. I'll pop that to one side for a sec. Give that a quick wipe. You can tell I use these quite a lot with paints because they're all covered in paint. I just don't want big chunks to be left on there at the moment. And pick that up. I'll give it a proper wash when we're finished. Just don't want big chunks left on it. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Pop you there for a sec. And put you in the bin because I'm going to end up with black paint everywhere. Oh no. Oh no. Have you used the crackled... Oh, crackled campfire. I have. I've got it. Do you mean the ink, Jane? Do you mean the crackled campfire ink? Because I do have that. We might be able to shoehorn that in. Yeah. Yeah, I really, do you know, it's funny, isn't it? Because that was one of the new ones. I really like the fired brick. Now, looking at them, they don't really look much different, but the campfire is a bit more, slightly more orange in it, whereas the brick is a more of a blue-red, which I like that. I like that. Yeah. Yes, on the background. Oh, I'm not sure if I know what you understand or what you mean. What? Yes, you want it on the background, or was that the colour I used on the background? Because I used fired brick, but I might be able to use that on the ephemera, not ephemera, the texture dye. I might pop onto it. Right, so I'm going to let that dry for just a second. It shouldn't take too long, but I was thinking, what do I do with that flower? And it's there. So I'm thinking we're going to have some kind of configuration here with possibly that which can have a dabs of red. And I think I might get one of the papers, like a little bit of paper. Maybe something either what have we got here? Well, I know I'm going to end up putting my hand in it, so I've got to move it. What have I got in my little bag of bits? Or we could use an old book page, couldn't we? Where's my old book pages? Maybe. Oh, but we do have some sentiments we could use. Oh yeah, let's do the do what you love out of the paper pad. So it does have like some sentiments in the paper pad, the Victorian one, which I think, Jane, you've got that. Yes, where is one of my pages? There we go. So these are the pages that I can't put into packs because they're usually a little bit too ripped for people. Although people do like to use them, but I get all the offcuts. Oh, you missed the start. So yeah, so I've used, now I understand. I used fired brick for that. Should I put up one of the poem pages? Oh yeah, that's I think I'm going to use one of the poem pages. So in one of the books that I've used in some of the recent packs is a book of poems. It was really fun. Obviously I only have so many of them. Just go for the little one. Yeah. Right, so it still can be read. There we go. These bits are always good for little extra bits. So let's just, can't have one edge not ripped. That just look weird. Right, so let's just see. No, that's not dry yet. So I'm going to quickly dry this. Give it a quick dry. At least if it's touch dry, we can carry on working on it. Ooh, bit toasty that, bit toasty. Oh, thanks, Jane. I really like changing up the colours sometimes. So I stick to very similar colours all the time. I love my blues. I love like sea greens. I always tend to go, quite often I will go, yeah, that's fine. I tend to go for those same kind of colours. Which, I mean, they're colours I like. Do I want to put that there? Do I want to pop that behind it? I don't want to hide all that black, only black texture. Not really sure. Maybe that's a bit of a big bit. Maybe I need just a little smaller bit. Got to have a little faff around. I need to put that. I don't know. I kind of want to change my mind. I don't want to have to. I don't want to try and cover up something that I want to be able to read. So I'm going to go for this one. I've changed my mind, and I'm going to do like a small sliver. Although I do have the word that does say murder. Lovely. Right. So. And then if I chippity chop you down, chippity chop, it's nice when you've got bits that are already done for you. I think I need to do more things that are done for me, so I don't have to stamp stuff. Yeah, see, either that one or do we do the floral thing? Well, the floral might be a bit much. I think the floral's a bit much. I know the new stamp set is out of stock, so bear with. So Hobby Maker still have about 3 or 4 units left. If they bounce back, I will let you know. I'll let you know, because yes, I'm really pleased that people liked it as much as I liked it. So but I only had a small stock, smallish stock, should we say. So what do we think? Happy with this? So don't worry, Jane, as soon as I know if they need those last units, and I've got the courier is coming tomorrow to collect everything that I've picked and packed, so I can, if no more get purchased today, I will remove the rest of the stock from Hobby Maker so that I can let you know. Sorry, that's me trying to read what you said, and my dyslexia is tripping me up. As per. Oh, I probably squished that a little bit much. Oh yeah, a little bit squishy. But it's fine. It's fine. So I'm really, so Jane, just so you know what colours I use then, because I could have gone back and told you. Let me just move these bits. So I used the, oh, what's it called? Thingy, the screwy colour. Excuse me. I used spreaded marmalade, and I used fired brick as my kind of collagey colours in the background with a brayer, and then I used the aged mahogany on one of my stencils, and then printed it on for the colours. Oh yeah, don't worry, I'll send you a message, my love. I will send you a message as soon as I know, and I should know tomorrow, to be fair. Right, let's stick this on. Just with a little bit of tapey tape. Do it at a slight angle. I love the kind of, let's just break up the colour a little. And then a bit of, oh dear, she's ripping it. It's fine, adds to the patina. Oh, don't tell me another one's gone. I thought this was a new one. That'll do. It's all a bit ripped and a bit, that's fine. It's meant to be like that, eh? And then we'll pop this up on some foam pads. So this is just one of the daisies from the Ink and Petal stamp that I used, I demonstrated the other day, and I coloured it in the same way using my watercolour markers. Just really, it's such an easy stamp set to kind of colour. I mean, like you guys, I'm busy mum who doesn't always have the time to really frou stuff up, but I still want something to look pretty and look lovely. That's why this stamp set came out kind of like it did. So it doesn't have to be perfect. You can be a little bit, not, you just don't have to be perfect. Because most of the stuff I do, I do try to do nice clean cards, and I do, but I do like a messy card. Yeah, the palette. Yeah, I decided today I needed to do something other than blue, because I do a lot of blue. I do a lot of blue. I love blue. Blue's my favourite colour, other than black. But I mean, I live in black, but my house is blue. Right. So I've just raised him up a little, and then we can add in our Do What You Love. I think we'll do it over it. So let's just get one there and one there, so it can sit over nicely. But this has been, it's been quite a, what's the time? How long have I been live for? I cannot see. It's not telling me. Yes, it's telling me down there. I've only been live for like 35 minutes. This is unlike me. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. So we have used, let's get back what we've used. We've used two of the stencils from, from like the more recent releases. So we've got stencil, oh, I can't see that, stencil 5, stencil 10, to create this background. We used these 3 colours with a brayer, and then we used the aged mahogany on the dotty one, a dotty stencil, and we used some black gesso through the letter stencil. Sorry, my words aren't really working today for some reason. Do you ever get that? Like everything you say just doesn't quite work. But I shall hold it up a little bit closer so you guys can have a little look at like the kind of texture and grungy stuff that we've created. Really nice. Really like this. Really like this. Yeah, I like that colour palette. I'm going to have to write that down in my book. which is my books are full. I think I've pretty much filled my books. So I'm going to have to start another one. That one's full. And I think I've got something else to go in the back of this one that I've already done, but I've not got round to adding it yet. So I'm going to have to start another book. Oh no, what a shame, starting another book. Yeah, fab. Thank you. Right, let's flippity flu, she says. So that's a nice quick one today. I haven't waffled for too long. I've waffled a bit, but that's just what I do. So thank you guys for joining me and our creative session. If you do want the new ink and petal stamp set, please just go onto my website, hit the notify me when back in stock, and then as soon as I've got some stock, you guys will get an email straight away. I don't have to do anything. I literally load the stock and it emails people out to say, oh, stock available. But I will let you know, Jane, don't worry. Other than that, I think we're all good. The next couple of weeks are going to be a little bit hectic for me because I'm prepping for Fantasy Forest. For those of you that don't know, Fantasy Forest is a festival, like a 3-day festival up at Sudley Castle, where I go and I sell my paper laying art, some of my canvases, my stamp and stencil products. So I have a booth there and I sell my products and I dress up, and it's just really lovely and good fun, and my mum comes and gives me a hand, and it means she gets a weekend away as well, and it's just really lovely event. So I'm going to be hard working on that, I think, for the next couple of weeks, but I still will be doing lives, but I'm not sure what we're going to be doing in them. And then in August I might be a bit quiet at the beginning of August because we've got a big birthday. Bobby's got a big birthday, and we're going to take a week or two off, holiday time with the family and stuff. But the end of August, I'm back on Hobby Maker, and hopefully that is when we will see the graffiti collection. So those that joined me last week, was it last week I'd done a sneaky peek, which I shouldn't have done? Oopsie. I got too excited. Anyway, I'm waffling again. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm here on not on a Wednesday. I'm here on a Tuesday at 7 for just some makes and some chats, and I do my best to follow our chats in the thingamabob. But I can't always read them because of my dyslexia, but I try my best. Sometimes I don't understand, but I try. So anyway, yes. Oh, it's such a lovely event. If you ever get the chance, hello Joe! If you ever get the chance to go to Fantasy Forest, it's amazing. It really is. They've got 4 or 5 stages with different kind of genres. So if you're into like steampunk music, if you're into pirate music, they've even got like what was it they had this year? They've got a section for people who love Warhammer. There's always a pirate camp and an orc camp, so there's a load of guys that dress up as orcs and do orc training with people. And there's another group that do they do some crazy kind of sword fighting skills. Oh, sorry Joe, you missed it. I'll show you. I'll give you a quick look. There's the card. There is the pretty card. Lovely. Pretty card. Yeah, it's just really good fun event. It's quite expensive to do, but as I said to Mum, it's kind of worth it because we have such a fantastic weekend. Anyway, I shall love you and leave you. But thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you all again soon. Now, I'm going to turn it off, and it may cut out. I don't know. I always get it wrong, or I get confused, because that's just me. But I'm going to stop streaming now, so I'm going to stop recording.